was something that I was missing.
We
How
did
are
it.
you?
I'm amazing. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm so excited and so blessed to have you here. You guys, this is Brooke Nieves. She is the Director of Product Development here at Vital Health. And that's what I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about, that I'm so passionate about and how it's helping me.
I'm so excited. We chatted a little bit earlier and you were telling me about your experience and how you were feeling with your sleep last night. And sleep is an issue for a significant amount of people. So to hear your story, why don't you share a little bit about that? That was amazing.
So, well, I'll rewind a little bit. So I'm an 11-year breast cancer survivor. And
Amazing.
since then, health became so important to me. So important. But I've tried this and tried that. And for the last 6 years, I've suffered with neuropathy due
Mm-hmm.
to the chemo. And there hasn't been a day where I've been below 90% pain every single day. And it's so debilitating, right? To many people. And I'm very strong-willed, and it got to the point something had to give. And then I was invited to check out Vital Health, and I was like, okay, why not?
Why not?
I did the detox tea because you will agree with me with this. We should start with the detox, right? Get
Yes,
rid of
100%.
all the crap and then go from there. So I actually stopped my medication when I did my detox. I thought, okay, I'm just going to clean my system out because, of course, got all these pharmaceuticals that they're
Mm-hmm.
giving you, right? So I did the detox, and this blows my mind, Brooke. Like, I got these products, and I got to say, they are beautiful. The packaging is gorgeous. I started these on Friday evening. Like, I'm talking this last Friday
Yeah.
evening. Okay. I have gone the last 2 days with my pain is maybe 10%.
That's
Maybe 10%.
amazing.
That to me is huge. And I know I always heard these products work fast, and we want them to, right? Compared to things if you've been on them for like 3 months and they're still not working for you, right? I just didn't know how fast or what they were going to do for me, right?
Amazing.
Last night, and I've been under a little bit of stress, I'm not going to lie, and I took the Vitality. Okay, I was taking one, and then I'm like, I read the back, and I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to take two. So I took two an hour before I went to bed because I take my 40 Flora
Yep.
just before bed. As soon as I laid, like, I was getting kind of sleepy, and it was like 9:30. Okay, I laid down, and I seriously felt my body just go, ooh.
What
And
a
I was
great
like,
feeling.
and I'm like, are you, no. And I was like, I slept through the night. I usually get up at like 2, at 4, at 5. And yeah, slept through the night. And I had another friend of mine, she just got a few products. We got her the free product, the free Vitality, because she showed up on Wednesday and she won the draw. So the company sent her a free one. And she goes, we were talking, and she's like, guess what I did, Deidre? And I'm like, oh no, what happened, right? And she goes, I slept. And I'm like, what? Oh, and then I put two and two together. I'm like,
You're like,
oh, no way. And she had trouble sleeping. So just for those little things, right, that we think, oh, not a big deal, right?
huge deal.
It's huge, huge. So I'm very happy to have you on here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming on and sharing, because I'm just learning. But so far, so good. I'm loving it. And my hair is growing. I
Oh,
had a hysterectomy when I was 41 due to the breast cancer.
yep.
And my hair, as soon as I had the hysterectomy, my hair stopped growing.
Wow.
And I have a full hysterectomy. My ovaries are gone. So this is the first time in 10 years that my hair is starting to grow.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
I,
And these
wow.
things too that so many people, so many women that they get so they just accept these things as the normal, like, oh, I
Exactly.
guess, I'm not gonna have, beautiful hair again, or oh, I guess I'm just not getting great quality sleep, or I guess, it's just normal for me to not be able to lose the weight or to have the energy crashes and fluctuations. Like so many people just start to live with those things, and
And they
what they
don't
don't.
have to. They do
Nope.
not
And
have to.
mm-mm.
Not anymore. And it's a lot. Like I work in the pharmacy background, so I'm in healthcare all the time. And the number one, you hear cancer, and it's all of ages now 20 to 50. It's not the older anymore. So something's going on that we need to change. Because when I was growing up, I didn't have any allergies. Nobody I knew had allergies. We took peanut butter and jam, sandwiches, all that stuff. And now it's these autoimmune diseases, the lupus, the MS,
I know.
the blah, blah, blah. And the root of that, inflammation.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's what makes these products so unique and so special, because I'm a pretty intense person about what I put in my body. And so, when my husband was like, you have to take a look at these products, I was like, I've seen all the products on the market, David. Like, I'm just really not impressed. And he was like, no, trust me. Like, this is super unique. And I was like, and I looked at it and I looked at the ingredients and I was like, oh my gosh, I've really, truly never seen a company harness all of these herbs and roots together and without going and buying them all separately on Amazon, or from a provider. And it's like, oh my gosh, they're all blended together perfectly in these unique formulations, and they're natural and they're straight from the planet. And this is the way it was always intended to be. So that's what makes us so special. I've literally never seen combinations like this on the market.
Exactly. And when we go to the store, I know like the everyday person, and I like this is my favorite part of this company is bringing affordable products to people of
Yes.
everyday walks of life, right? Because you shouldn't have to put your health second.
No.
And I, for one, know exactly how much it costs to be
Yep.
sick, to be ill, to have those problems. And when we go to the grocery store or we go to the supermarket or whatever, wherever we get our vitamins and all that stuff, we don't know. We think that it is vitamin C or vitamin D, but actually it's not. It's a lot of fillers and
Yes.
crap that
Crap.
they put into it,
Yep.
which makes this company even more better than I could even imagine because
Yes.
it's all pure.
Yes.
They're like, I look at these packages, and again, they are beautiful, you guys. And I could read the ingredients. Guys, if you can't read your ingredients, put it down.
Problem.
Right? And it's like the ingredients are like 2 lines. It's not like
Exactly. Even where we're sourcing, like if you take a look, like we have our new product V Daily that's amazing. It's absolutely incredible. And it's a multivitamin, multi-mineral, probiotic, prebiotic. It's got functional mushrooms. It's got a whole foods blend. Like that baby is stacked
like
with nutrition.
73.
Yes. And even that blend, like if you, and a lot of people don't know this, like if you're going and buying your D3 and your B and your C and all this off the store, a lot of the times, most of the time, those are synthetic blends. And when a vitamin enters your system synthetically, it cannot absorb and use most of the what is needed to get out of that vitamin. So you're really just honestly peeing out your
Pooping it
money.
out.
Like it's crazy. So like if you take a look at our V Daily, all of the vitamins are pulled from food. So they're all real non-synthetic versions of the actual vitamin. So when it enters your system, your body's like, "Oh, I recognize this. This is part of the planet." And it digests it and uses it and makes it bioavailable for the body. So there's just so many things that we do different here, and it's just important, for everybody that I see that's coming into this movement and this and making this part of their journey, it's because there's a piece of them that also genuinely cares about helping other people, because they know what it's like to feel sick and to have low energy and to have autoimmune issues and to have sleep issues and all these different hormonal issues, all these things that we're just like, oh, well, I guess this is part of life. They know what it's like to feel that way. And then when they like, wait, there's hope and there's a solution. I want to help other people not feel this way. And it's just everyone's coming together for this mission to return people back to the way that was always intended, was to use what naturally is provided on our planet to support our body's ability to heal itself. And I love that you stand for that. I mean, I think that's probably why you got into the medical field to begin with.
To help people,
To
yes,
help people.
but now it's in the last couple of years, it's just been a money grab.
Yeah.
Like all those autoimmune diseases come with these very, very expensive drugs or medications that supposedly is supposed to help them. And either the government is paying for it or people can't afford it, so it's put in a fund, whatever the case may be. But these are like thousands, like one drug off the top of my head, $24,000. Are you kidding me? What?
Yeah.
Why don't you just detox and get rid of that inflammation, ease some of that pain? It may happen overnight, or it could take a little bit. But if I just started these on Friday and I'm seeing results
Game
that
changing.
fast,
Game
huh?
changing. Game changing.
Totally game
Yeah.
changing. And yes, there are some that will just stay in their stuff because they like it there.
Yeah.
But when it becomes like changes the game and changes your life, yeah, it's time to get loud. Like
Yes.
this V energy, wow, like, and packed full of vitamins and
Yes.
everything that is good for you. So people who are Red Bull lovers or the what is it called? The energy
The
drinks.
Monsters or Bangs or any of those energy drinks.
Like I did a story the other day, and I said, Red Bull gives you wings, but V Energy will give you a rocket ship. Like it's
I love that.
crazy. That is my motto for that one. But being a cancer survivor too is so important for me to like this.
Vital. Vital. I know.
Wow.
I know. And without
Wow.
even making medical claims, it's just important for people to understand that oxidative stress leads to too many free radicals in the system. Too many free radicals leads to cancer. So guess what is given to us on this planet? We have glutathione. Glutathione naturally reduces oxidative stress and free radicals. So without making medical claims, just understanding how the human system works.
Yes.
I want
Yeah.
less free
And I know
radicals.
some people go and take like an IV
Yeah.
drip for like what,
$300,
$300?
$400.
What?
It's
I'm just gonna
expensive. It's
pop one of my
expensive.
vitamins, right?
Yep.
I know if you were to like, I know a lot of people are looking, going, oh goodness, Deidre, what are you doing now? But they don't know about the products, where to start. What would you suggest that they start with? Bottom line, first and foremost, get down to the foundation.
First and
What would you?
foremost, but always detoxing. Always,
So
always, always.
I
Because
got a couple here. Am I missing anything?
perfect. That is our detox line, and then you also would add in S balance. S balance is going to make sure that your body your pancreas is balancing out your blood sugar levels, which is really important. So when you integrate those four products, like we have a challenge that works too. Glucose and S balance are pretty much almost the same. They do the same function. We just rebranded. So people, like we have a challenge group that we do every other month where people can take the detox line, move their body for 30 minutes a day, listen to personal development or read a book for 10 minutes a day, sit in silence for 5 minutes a day, eat real whole foods. So we have that. So anybody that's watching this that knows you and say, hey Dee, I want to detox my body. I want to, the results that are in that. I mean, we've got people losing anywhere from 5 to 15 pounds in a month and now adopting healthy habits. Like, wow, I want to put real foods into my body. I do want to take 5 minutes a day to sit in stillness and to take a break in the wildness that we all experience, that we call life, and integrating these amazing habits. So we're not just a company that stands for let's just move some product.
Yeah.
No, we genuinely want to see the lives of the people who are involved with us change, because this is a mission for Vital Health.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people do detox and take things to do that, but I don't think they understand exactly what these products actually do. Like they
Yeah.
actually like cleanse
Yes.
your organs.
Yes.
The other detoxes, I think, just maybe push it through and
Yeah.
whatever, but all those heavy metals that can't come out that
Yes.
way, they need to have something like this in order to be pulled out of the body.
100%. Yeah, because it's vital that people understand how it works. Okay. So as a human, we are now navigating an environment that has more toxins than the human system ever intended to handle. So, and simple things that people don't realize, when people wake up and they're using their toothpaste with fluoride, and they're using their shampoo and body wash that has fragrance in it, and then they're using deodorant that has aluminum, and then they're spraying fragrance on their bodies, completely disrupting their entire endocrine system. Something has to process all of those unnatural things that are coming into contact with the system. Guess who does that? The liver and the kidneys. Then they go out into their kitchen and they start preparing meals that most people, I mean, some people think that they're eating healthy because the package says this is healthy, and they're lying. The package is lying. And then they go out into the air and they're breathing in air. That 4.5 million premature deaths are happening a year just because of our air quality alone. Then they go experience life, and they're experiencing stress and, the normal, this work and kids and family and spouse and all these things. And all of those things put a load of stress on the liver and the kidneys. And when you do that over time, those organs get tired and they get stressed out. And then they start going into inflammation. Then they start becoming chronically inflamed. And once you've turned on chronic inflammation in the liver and kidneys, I mean, you're screwed. That's where all of these illnesses and issues are coming from. So I really, I've been in the health and wellness space as a nutritionist and a personal or a personal trainer, and into the even like the NLP and CBT and that kind of side, the mental wellness side. And I have never been more excited about educating on the liver and the kidneys. Like these organs really, if they're not happy, it's like that saying, if mama ain't happy, no one's happy. That's how it is with the liver and kidneys. If your liver and kidneys ain't happy,
Well, and
nobody happy.
this is a game changer.
Yep. Yep.
Wow. So, do you want to touch on what this
This is,
is?
yeah. Yeah, this is our bioelectric quantum analyzer. So the really cool thing is, like, we get people to start like detox your system, because if you want to lose weight, if you want to improve your cardiovascular health, if you want to improve your hormones, your energy levels, everything is associated with the liver and kidneys. Like every single function in the body has a relationship with the liver and kidneys. So let's get those organs happy. Then there's other things that are going to be going on that we have in the system, and we have specific products that target that. And the way to find that out is using that scanner. So it's a 2-minute scanner. It is called our bioelectric quantum analyzer, 2-minute scanner, and it gives a report of 45 vital functions in the system. So it's showing you what your liver fat content looks like, what your amino acid profile looks like, how many metals are in your system, what your triglyceride levels are at. I mean, it's 45 different functions of the body, gives that report, and then boom, will tell you, oh, your liver has a little bit too much fat on it. Guess what? We have OrganX, and it'll recommend it to you. Oh, your triglyceride levels are a little high. Guess what? We have the omegas, and it'll recommend it to you. So it's a non-invasive scan, 2 minutes long, gives you a full report, and you're like, whoa. And I will tell you, I did my scan pre products, like as soon as we started with the company, and then did my scan, and then I did my scan a few months later. I mean, the even, I mean, I'm a really healthy person, but even seeing the improvements, I was like, wow, that's exciting.
So I had a blood test about a month or two before I got the scanner.
Nice.
And it just, when you get your results, it just gives you a number. Like, here you go. But it doesn't tell you what you need to work on, what it is, or explains it. This thing in detail. Your pH, your like everything. And it was so accurate. Like it was bang on almost to where my numbers were with my blood test.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited to like, and I'm looking, I wasn't in the red, thank goodness, but I had a few yellows and blues. So we're
Okay.
gonna we're gonna
Problem.
work on that and Vasculex because I had a little strain on my heart. I think it's from all the
Yes,
stress, right? So we're
probably.
gonna
Yeah.
work that, but it'll be interesting and so exciting to see those move into the green again, right?
Yes.
So I'm very, very excited. This has got to be my favorite product as well.
Oh my
I
gosh,
can't wait
yes.
to get V Daily. That's going to be a
That
must.
is a
But
jam.
this
That's so good.
thing, wow. And the
Yeah.
coffee. Like I love coffee and I didn't really when somebody said mold in coffees, I
Mold
was like,
free. Yeah, you were like,
what?
what? I know. People don't know.
Whoa! Right? Because I don't think I could give up coffee. And this is the first coffee that I could drink black.
Oh, it's so good.
Yes, it's amazing. So there's that one. We have the blue one. I take that one sometimes, not very often. And the Love Cafe for
They're so
hormones,
good. I
but
mean, there's no point in ever drinking a plain cup of coffee ever again. It
no,
doesn't even make sense to. Like, I wouldn't even waste my
I
time
actually
consuming a plain
threw
cup.
all mine out.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
actually got the garbage and I dumped the old
there's no
stuff.
reason. There's
Yeah,
literally
no,
it's a waste of time consuming a regular cup of
not
coffee. It's like, why would I
going
do that
back.
when I have one that has herbs and adaptogens and has an actual purpose to better my memory and increase my concentration or help me with my weight loss or help me balance my hormones or boost my mood? Like, what? Plain cup of coffee, what?
And these, the omegas.
Oh, those are quality.
Yeah, I think I'm up to. And what's a stacks? How do I say that?
Astaxanthin? I know.
What is
I've
that?
struggled with that word. I had to go on Google and ask it to say that word to me like 20 times in order for me to get that word down. So astaxanthin, yeah, that is a powerful antioxidant, which we already know what antioxidants do. That's what makes our products so synergistically incredible. We have antioxidants everywhere, improving digestion, boosting the immune system, has an
Head to
element
toe.
of detoxification. So it doesn't matter what you're taking, it all also has an element to, I mean, that's what makes our product line so uniquely different.
I love it. I love it. I'm so grateful that I was introduced to this. And I now it's to share it and get it out to the world
Right.
so we can all feel
Be the
better because
change we wish to see in the world.
and
That's my
it's
motto.
just a little change because I asked my girlfriend, I'm like, how much do you pay for omegas? Because I haven't bought any for a long time because they were so
I know.
expensive. And these are actually cheaper than what she told me she pays for
You're
hers.
like
And they're full of who knows what,
vitamin. I
right?
know. I know. Right.
So it's gonna be that just getting it out there and explaining why, we're not saying we're best or whatever. I think we are, but just that switch of what are you taking? Is it working for you? Would you be willing to switch
Yeah.
and see if it makes a
Yep.
difference, right? For people who like my girlfriend is getting sleep now, for me, not being in pain, that's life changing. I will never ever go back, right?
Yes.
My cupboard is now filled with this. And like these packages are like beautiful, beautiful. And what I like about it, because I travel lots, so they are perfect to
They're
pack.
so
Look at how
perfect to pack.
thin that is. I'm not going to be putting all mine in little to go baggies and all this, and we don't know which one's which. I'll be able to just take those with me. So I'm very, very, very excited. There she
Me
is.
too.
Do you have anything else that you want to share? I appreciate your time. I know that we have something coming up, so we got to jump off. But I just thank you for coming on and just sharing.
Absolutely. I would say most importantly, anybody that's watching us that has been wanting to do something different with their health or been wanting to help other people with their health and take a stance in this world that we're in right now where it's literally we have to take a stance. We have to stand for this and helping people in our space and educating people and helping when people see that we're changing our life, then they want to go and change theirs. And it's really huge. We can all help each other. And the reality is there's a lot of people that profit and have been profiting off of us being sick for a really long time. And I feel like this is a time for us to take our power back and to stand for what we know to be true. And it all goes back to tapping into the planet, what our planet naturally provides, and that's what Vital Health stands for. So if you're excited
Exactly. How
about
did they do
changing your
it
health,
back in the day, right?
that's the real deal.
Yeah.
So I'm so grateful for everybody that's here. If you were here, you're here for a reason. You know, it wasn't I believe everything happens for a reason. So this was a beautiful experience, and thank you for sharing your
Thank
experience so
you
far.
so much, Brooke, for coming on. Yes, I just love you. Can't wait to
I
meet you. Have to
know,
come
me
down to
too.
Dallas and see you one of these days.
Me too.
Absolutely. But thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Brooke, for your time. And just thank you for coming on and sharing about vital health and
Absolutely.
for you guys learning about it.
Absolutely. Thanks everybody.
Thanks,
Bye guys.
Annie. Okay, bye.